If we believe justice was inevitable, we'd be shocked to learn how these architects of genocide manipulated the system to die peacefully in their own beds. Lajos Kovács was a Hungarian officer directly involved in deporting over 8,000 Jews to Auschwitz in 1944. After the war, he simply vanished, eventually settling in Australia and living quietly as a carpenter for decades. He was only discovered in 2006, but died of natural causes in 2007 before he could be extradited to face charges. As Adolf Eichmann's top assistant, SS officer Alois Brunner was responsible for sending over 128,000 Jews to concentration camps. He escaped to Syria after the war, where he advised the government on effective torture techniques. Brunner survived multiple assassination attempts and openly bragged to reporters that he had no regrets. Josef Mengele, the sadistic angel of death at Auschwitz, performed grotesque and deadly experiments on prisoners, especially twins. He used the rat lines, a network of Nazi sympathizers, to escape to South America after the war. For 35 years, he lived freely in Argentina and Paraguay, evading capture by Mossad agents until he drowned after a stroke while swimming in Brazil in 1979. Ante Pavelić was the leader of Croatia's fascist Ustaše regime, which was responsible for the genocide of over 300,000 Serbs, Jews, and Roma. He escaped justice through Vatican-operated channels, finding refuge in Argentina under the protection of President Juan Perón. Though he survived an assassination attempt in 1957, he died from his wounds 2 years later in Spain, never once stepping inside a courtroom. Shiro Ishii was the director of Japan's notorious Unit 731, which performed live vivisections and biological warfare experiments on thousands of prisoners of war. Instead of being prosecuted at the Tokyo war crimes trials, he and his staff were secretly granted full immunity by the United States. This pardon was in exchange for their invaluable and horrific human research data, allowing Ishii to live out his life freely until his death in 1959. These men committed some of history's worst atrocities and walked away clean. Let us know which one of these stories you found the most disturbing.